Hi everyone, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft and I'm back with another tutorial. Now remember last week we made this and oh my god, I have seen so many people make it in just the most beautifulest versions. If you're not a member of my Facebook craft group, you should join because there's so many. The links are always under the video in the description. Now, I promised you last week that I had a sort of similar kind of thing because my mind's been working, sort of ticking away about what else we could make with this kind of frame concept. So I've got something today. Now, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but still, I'm going to show you. So, are you ready for this? How cool is this? So it's the exact same concept, but I've made it into a sort of mini little house shape. And again, I've just used those trees I got from Amazon, wrapped lights around them. I made little presents, a window die, and I just cut out some patterned paper and glued it, stuck it behind the window. Added some of that little tinsel and little star dies. That is so cute. So that was one I made. Then I made a smaller one, and look at this one. I turned this into a sort of, outside scene. Glued the little penguins, just the same kind of thing. Because I'm going to show you another one. This one just has like a little fireplace in, so I'm just giving you ideas of what you could put inside of them, because the idea I had was you were going to make two and you were going to put them together and it was going to open like the calendar, like a little house. But the problem I've been having is, I don't know if it's because they're handmade, obviously I don't know, but it doesn't quite match up. I mean, it's okay, but if you want to join them together, you will just join them here exactly like the calendar, and then it can be a little sort of box house. If you want to do that, it's up to you, or you can just make separate ones and put in whatever you want in them. But that was my original idea. And when I made them, they look like they do, but maybe I'm just picky, I don't know. It's just a little bit off there, you can see. But yeah, very simple to make. It took me 3 days to work out this angle. I just could not get it right, but I've done it. So there we go. That's what I'm going to show you. Now, because I've decorated these, I'm going to show you how to make the frame and everything, but I'm not going to make like, another one. I'm going to make it for you to make the frame. But these are adorable. They are just so cute, little mini sort of houses. Right, so okay, so we'll do the roof bit first. So you need a piece which is 6.5 by 6 inches. You're going to score the long side at 1/2 inch, 3 inches, 3.5 and 6. Turn it to the short side and you're going to score at 1/2 inch, then 1 inch, but you're only going to go to the second score line, and then you're going to turn it round and you're going to score at 1/2 inch, and that's it. Then you need a piece which is 6.5 by 5.5. I've already scored some of this because I forgot, but anyway, long side, 6.5 inch side, 1/2 inch, 3, 3.5 and 6. Turn it to the short side and you're just going to score at 1/2 inch like that. So that's the roof. Now I'll show you what we're going to do with this. So fold and burnish them both first. Okay, so we're going to cut this like we did last week. So go up the partial score line, up here, remove the little square. So let's have a look at this before we start putting it together. So remember last week it goes like that. So this is going to go this side then, because we need the join at the back, we need the flap here. Now you've got a piece, you've got these pieces which hang down. You need to keep the outside piece. So get rid of all of this, because otherwise you'll end up with your join at the front. So get rid of that. And this square as well. You'll see what I mean when I do this. So it's really the same as last week, but this has to go here. So that's what I mean about needing this here. This is going to join your next piece on. This is going to join this piece on. So that's that. This piece, we need this score section at the bottom. We need to join at the back. So we need to keep this bit. So we're going to get rid of all of this. So just do this first before you cut and glue them, because I'll show you in a minute what I mean. It's just a little bit of thinking, that's all, which sides before you cut and glue. You'll end up with what happened to me. I got the little join at the front because I didn't think about it before I cut them. So you'll have that. Okay, so it would go again like this. This is a different size, I'm just showing you what I mean. So get that right before you cut and glue them together. Make sure the joins are at the back and you've got the outside pieces left. So that's the roof. So you can quickly glue these together. So that will go in there. Go in there. So that's the roof. So you want glue on the inside of here, here, and the outside of this. It's just the same as last week, really. There you go, there's the roof. So the sides, you need 2 pieces, because you're going to be obviously making 2, which are 6.5 by 6. So rub the pencil out. So on the long side, it's the same again. It's 1/2 inch, 3, 3.5, and 6. The short side, this is where this bit's different. It's 1/4 inch just down to the second score line. Okay, that's the only really difference there. Obviously you're going to do it twice. I'll get my other bit in a minute. I'll show you, it's just exactly the same. So fold and burnish it first. So, need to get this right again. So, now straight away this will have to go, get that, no, yes, this is for this side, because this little 1/4 inch score line we're going to cut away, and that's so we have, it allows for the angle of this to join in. So what you're going to do is a little score line, so you're going to cut up it. Actually you're going to go down, and I'm going to draw a little pencil line for you, just bear with us. So you're going to cut this like this. So you're going to come in the side here, through there, and then up here. Okay, that's what you've got. So when you put this together, you need this little piece to glue them. And what will happen is it will go in like this, and you will sort of push these corners in a bit, and then it will glue like that. Okay, so I'll rub this pencil mark out, and then we'll glue this bit in. That's the only real difference. Yeah, so glue on here. Okay, so you're going to have glue on your sides, glue on the end again. That's going to go in there, and you will just push that in. You see, just a little bit, it'll go in, and that will be the shape of the house. So glue in here, and then on here. So in there, push that in a little bit, and just get your angle right, which that looks about right. That'll go over the back, and just let that set. And obviously when you get your back on, it will all be more stable. There you go. So I need to cut another side. I'll be back in a second. So I've got the other side, and again, before you cut it, make sure this 1/4 inch score line is facing inward. So again, you are going to cut from the corner along, and then up. So you're just cutting that basically, and then glue this together. We need that bit so it can glue inside. Okay, so glue in here, here, and on the outside. Just get where you think that's right and let that dry. So there's the frame of your house. We just need to do the bottom. If you want to make it smaller, like I have with this one, just make them about 5 inches long instead of 6 inches. And you can make a smaller one. So the bottom needs to be, let me get this right. Right, the bottom 7 3/4 by 6.5. The 6.5 inch side is just the same again. 1/2 inch, 3, 3.5, and 6. The long side 1/2 inch, then 1 inch just to the second score line. Turn it round 1/2 inch, but then flip it because you want the partial score line on the same part. That's what you should have. Okay. So, same as last week, just cut up here. And you're going to go up here, like this. So you're going to have your join at the back again. So they are going to sit. Remember to have the messy bits at the back. These are going to sit in here. Okay, so you want to glue this together first. So you want glue. Actually, just take a little bit off them corners. Right, so you want glue on the inside and glue on the outside, just like we've been doing. In there. Just let that dry. Okay. And same with this one. Glue on the inside and the outside. There you go, there is your cute little house. So it's actually not hard, just think about your sides and what you're cutting first, only because you know you want to end up with them, you don't want them bits on the front. But I think that is really cute. So for the back, it was just a case of basically drawing around this and cutting it out, and that gave me a little template which I then cut a white piece of card and also some patterned paper, the same. This one I put mirror card on, but your patterned paper for the sides, I'm sure they are 2 3/8. Yeah, about 2 3/8 by 4 7/8 and 2 3/8 by about 5 7/8. You'll need 4 pieces, and the back, like I say, just literally, you know, put it on, draw around it and just trim it out until it sort of fits. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, it is the back. And then this one I covered it with paper. This was the paper from here actually. This is really nice. So that was what I used for the outsides of this one. And then this one, this paper is from this, but I have the 12 by 12, but I've got the 8 by 8s on there now, so go and have a look. But yes, beautiful, absolutely love it. And I've also got the silver glitter card that I always use. I've used this for years. I have some of that too, but and then you can decorate them however you want. If you want to join them, as I said, this one looks a little bit smaller. I think it's just because obviously with the advent calendar, it's a square box, it's easy. You're going to have little bits that are out, or you know, if you haven't cut the back completely right, it may be harder to join them. But yes, I think they are beautiful. So I'll have the info on my blog. Any links will be underneath the video in the description. People keep asking for these. The links are under the video. Please just look under there for everything that I've used. If it's not there, I don't have it, or I don't know where it is. But yeah, just look under the video because I haven't got time to keep giving people links. This one I cut a little, just a little die cut for some, like a little tree mat. And then the presents, they were really easy actually. I'll show you how to do them. Another quick thing is the lights. Now I just put the lights behind, but if you wanted to, you could poke a little hole and you could have your lights out the back. Because I was going to make it as a book, I didn't want the lights at the back, but then I realised I wasn't going to join them together. But by then I'd already just put them behind the tree. I put the fake snow on, but I also put glitter glue on the fake snow, and it looks really nice actually. So yeah, just a second, I'll show you how I did the presents. Presents are dead easy. 4 1/4 by 3 inches. You could use patterned paper or card. You're going to score at, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it round to the short side, and you're going to score at 1 and 2. Okay. You're just going to cut away the little rectangles on both ends, but leave the middle one. Leave the middle one, and you're going to cut up all of these. All of these. Now if you want to, you can sort of miter and cut away the little score lines just to make it a bit more tidier if they stick over. I'm just roughly showing you how to make them, and then you'll just put glue on here, glue it together, and then I think the rest is self-explanatory really. You'll just fold up all the little sides, and it will give you your little parcel box. And then if you want to tie ribbon or put like a little die cut bows on or whatever you want, but that's how I did the presents. So hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, the info will be on my blog. Any links to products will be underneath the video. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.